Okay, so this week's lecture is on maintaining cultural continuity among Vietnamese American. And one of the main things that we should think about today is this idea of culture. What is culture? Culture is related to history, to art, to value systems, meaning religion, to beliefs, to norms within a given ethnic community, and to certain ethics of that society. Culture is a foundation of a community. It is expressed and informed and seen in the types of food that is eaten and the way food is eaten, in religious beliefs, in folklore, in taboos, in social taboos, as well as in other material cultural aspects. Culture is directly related to a particular society, a particular place, and a particular time. More importantly, culture is not fixed. That means that culture is changeable, and culture can be produced. New forms of expression can be produced given new circumstances. Culture is a part of our everyday lives as human beings, even though we don't always think about it and are not always aware of it. Culture plays an important part in who we are and what we aspire to be, and it connects us, human to human, and reflects our human relationships and community. And in this case, what it means to be Vietnamese, Vietnamese American, and within a Vietnamese American community or within American society at large. So, there are several ways, and you will think of many more, for Vietnamese culture to be maintained in the United States. Vietnamese culture can be maintained in the United States at home. At home based on the clothes that Vietnamese Americans might wear, either for special holidays like Lunar New Year that just happened this year, or for the Mid Autumn Festival, or for birthdays or for weddings, special foods that are prepared, or Vietnamese food that is continued to be eaten at home, uh, you know, or a mixture of fusion Vietnamese with maybe American food for American holidays. And ethnic enclaves. Ethnic enclaves means a community where there is a majority Vietnamese population or another ethnic group that is the majority there. So historically, the Mission in San Francisco was an ethnic enclave. That's changing. Japantown would be an ethnic enclave for Japanese, Chinatown for Chinese, and for Vietnamese American, it's Little Saigon. And California, we're blessed to have two very big, robust, and vibrant Little Saigon community. One in Orange County and the other in San Jose. And those are good places to go for your uh, Vietnamese site visit and report. Now, other ways to maintain culture is through religion, going to Buddhist temples or Cao Dai Temple or Catholic churches that are mainly Vietnamese. I mentioned clothing before. Home decorations. Now, home decorations, you know, can be pretty simple. It's like having a clock in the shape of Vietnam in your home, right? It might not seem like anything, but it speaks symbolically to being Vietnamese. And because that clock is in America, it symbolically says you're Vietnamese American. This is what I'm referring to uh, when earlier I contended that culture is directly related to a particular society, a particular time, and a particular place. Now, if you're on campus, there's student associations like the Vietnamese American or Vietnamese Student Association and cultural night performances. Um, and culture is directly tied to one's identity. So So for this week, just think about how Vietnamese culture is produced, how Vietnamese culture is transformed and created and continued and passed on. And all of this is done through human to human interactions and relationships. Don't forget that. Human to human interactions and relationships. All right.